guys. We hope you're doing well. This is Fred and Sheila with Hatfield, McCoy Museum Adventures and Fred and Sheila Investigates.
Guys, Sheila and I started a series the other day, more or less. It's going to be now. We shot the 132-20 Winchester rifle that hadn't been shot 100 and some years.
Right.
And probably the last time it shot was when it was in the shootout with Jim Vance and all that. But after we did that, we thought how interesting to go around to the guns that will shoot black powder, different ones, and shoot them for the record. Now, Mother never would allow nobody to shoot any of the guns. Watch Sheila grin. Every time I say that, Sheila says, your mom would kill me right now.
Yeah, Sheila, why'd you let him do that?
Nah, she would say, do what you want, guys.
Yeah.
But we're going to go around to all these guns. The next gun we're going to shoot, or hopefully shoot, is up here on that wall. And that picture down below this one, that is my grandfather. That's Philip McCoy.
See if I can get a good picture
That's
of him.
Paul McCoy.
Yeah, I got him.
And now Paul McCoy, his mother was Nancy Hatfield.
Right.
And his father was Asa McCoy.
Yeah.
My grandfather was Hatfield and McCoy. That's what made my grandmother, Philip's wife, Ella Jane McCoy. That's what made her decide to start collecting. She thought that was interesting, that Philip's mother and father was a Hatfield and a McCoy. Guys, this here is just one of his guns. We don't know that it's got any relevance to the feud. We're not making that claim. Some things we know, some things we don't know, but we do know that it needs a good cleaning.
Yeah.
We do know that it, at one time, that's the item, number 2, Paul McCoy.
Okay.
And that's for us to be able to keep up in Mother's later years. Of course, Mother got Alzheimer's or dementia. And so we wanted to try to keep the guns and the things that she knew the best we could. You can see how the gun needs a good cleaning. Most of them's not like this. Most of the, I ain't gonna say more valuable, but I will say that. Most of the more valuable guns, as far as feud history, are in display cases.
Right.
This gun is not in a display because we just don't have the room and we don't have the displays. There's over 140 display cases in this museum, 140 display cases.
Yep.
That
Downstairs.
are also collectible. We've had people contact us or the family wanting to just buy like Rosanna McCoy's. Turn around there and show her. What's them things called? Some kind of a display cabinet, I guess.
Yeah.
We've had people to contact us and they have seen a display cabinet in here and they want to buy just a display that was used in the museum. Not the items that's in it,
Right.
but the cabinet.
Right.
So what we're going to do here, this is number 2. This is Paul McCoy's gun.
Yeah.
And we are going to, it's a double barrel shotgun. And we're going to take it back here in the back. And we are going to clean it. The first thing we will do is wipe it down. And then we are going to punch the bore.
Okay.
And then we're going to give it a good cleaning. Now, on one of these, and we may even do this one. Some of these guns, we'll just check the firearm pins. Some of them we will check. I can see that there's nothing in there.
Yeah, you go down to the bottom. I saw it.
I can see that there's nothing in there. But I am
Good.
still going to send a patch, at least a small patch, down
Okay.
on the barrel just to clean it a little bit. And that was good.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh. And then I'm going to do the other side. And these, I sprayed these the other night. These has got a little bit of oil on them.
Solution on them.
Yeah, solution.
There you go.
And, oh yeah. I don't know if they can
Stay
try
right
that
there.
against the white.
Okay, stay right there. Let me look. Yeah, hold still. There's one, there's two. See them?
Should
Yeah.
be good and clear
Yeah, you can see through it.
in both directions.
Yeah, there's one. And there's two. The other one is a little bit
And
harder
guys,
to see, but you can see it.
This here is a 12 gauge double barrel shotgun.
Okay.
We're going to pause it for a minute. I'm going to give it a good cleaning. When we come back on, we'll have our cameras on and we'll be ready to shoot.
Okay. See you in a few.
Guys, we did this on one of the other ones. I may do it on all because I never know which one you're going to watch. But this here is a rabbit and squirrel shot round. And it's got 25 shells in it.
Okay.
And I think it's a number 6 shot. Up here on top. A number 6 shot.
Okay.
12 gauge. Let me show you what I did on the other one. And on a shotgun shell, if you want to check, what Sheila and I are going to do first is just check on the firing pins of the shotgun. Make sure it shoots. Now here's your wadding. That cardboard stuff there is your wadding. Okay. And that's what separates your pellets from your powder.
Okay.
And we're going to pull this up. Hopefully. It's okay because you can just fast forward if you have to. I don't want to jerk it out there and it go everywhere on me. Because if you don't watch, that's what will. There we go. Which basically looks the same.
It kind of does.
Now we've took the pellets out.
Okay.
And now we're going to take the wadding from here and separating the wadding from here. Some wadding is plastic. Some wadding is like this and is paper or cardboard.
Yeah. So say be careful. Don't jab yourself. There it goes.
There we go. That's your wadding. That separates, and here's your powder now, what we're getting ready to take out. And there's your powder. So there's the wadding. That piece of stuff right there holds your powder back in there.
Yeah.
And then there is your powder. Now, if I had a match, I could stick fire down and you'd see it flash.
Yeah. We're good.
And that's what happens when you hit the primer. What we're going to do here real fast, Sheila's going to at least test the primer for me.
Okay.
And I'll just hold
the camera
on her on this one. I'll go over there. And all you've got to do, I think that's probably that's a double barrel. Hold it up and let me show them the trigger housing. See, that's a double barrel, so it's got 2 triggers. I'm not sure which trigger's right. So Sheila's got it up there, guys. We're thinking we're ready to fire, so I'm gonna step right here and try the front trigger first, I guess. We're just testing the firing pin to see if it's gonna. That was a click, so that means that the that barrel didn't have nothing in it. Let's try the back trigger. Good job. Now that means that the firing pin works in this gun. In number 2 gun, Paul McCoy's gun, the firing pin works. Now we're going to put a live round and see how that goes.
All right. Okay, here we go,
If
guys.
you'll notice the other day, we took some of these boards out.
Yeah.
Some of these boards out. In fact, there's the one that had the shotgun that we shot, probably if you've seen that video yet.
Yeah.
And what I've got is we keep a bunch of these in here. And all these are for is to break the initial contact.
Right.
Now what we do ever so often is we put new boards behind there. Now there's a bullet catcher back here, and it's going to catch if it goes that far, and if it
Right.
they very seldom do. They very seldom make it through the wood.
Right.
These back here is before we got the bullet catcher. You can't. Here's the back of the bullet catcher. There's what you can see that is all clear. That's that 500,
Right.
whatever it's called. It's something kind of steel 500. And besides that, like I said, we got tires filled with sand. We've got railroad ties. We've got 3/4 inch steel sheet metal.
Yep.
We've got there's a bulletproof vest. Show right back here in the back. There's
There you go.
a bulletproof vest
Yep.
that's never got hit. Like I said, some of them hoses before. And then what I do usually is I put one of these in the front, and we can even I will just leave it where it's at. The thing about this red thing, what that red thing is for, it gives us a marker to where we know that behind there we've got a 24 by 24 inch square anywhere in here that it's going to go into the bullet catcher. It's not going to make it out of there.
Right.
Not shotgun pellets. So,
Okay.
all right, we're ready to go. I'm going to turn my camera on. She's going to turn hers on.
Okay. It is on.
This went a lot longer than I was expecting it to.
It's all good. Okay.
What are you going to do? Just stand over here now? You ain't going to put it on. Since you're here, we won't put it on
You're right.
the rack.
You're right.
Okay.
I figured I'd just hold it so I can get a good view of you and the thing.
All right.
Do you want me on this
Well,
side or that
I want
side?
you to still step right back here
Okay.
in case something was to happen.
Okay.
And you never know. These are still 100-year-old shotguns.
That's right.
And I'm going to put, and this was the back trigger
Yep.
that Sheila had there. I'm
Yep.
going to put her some earphones on.
Shanks.
You can adjust them.
I did.
And, I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess.
Did we pass?
All right, we're ready to go.
You-
You ready?
Yep.
Ooh. All right. Going to unload. There's the round.
Hold on. Let me see it. There you go.
So Paul McCoy's gun, #2 gun. We won't bore you with the other barrel. Sheila and I will check it to make sure, but if we want to shoot, the other one will. And here's the double barrel. And let's just see, once again, people like to
Yep.
see what happens to the target. There's that hole.
Yep.
That one there, it missed that board. I had that one too far.
Too small.
And there's the second. That's all it done. It don't even go through the plywood,
Wow.
much less. These are not high performance guns, guys. These are shotguns. Even 3220 the other day that we shot. 3220 is a low velocity round. That's a pistol round, more or less. And this is bird shot, rabbit shot, squirrel shot. So, but still yet, to a human being from a close distance,
That's what I was thinking.
that would
Ouch.
definitely make some difference.
Yes.
So on #2 gun, Paul McCoy's, shoots good. We're gonna put it back, we're gonna clean it, and then we're gonna put it back on the wall.
Alrighty.
Hey guys, we are gonna take this gun of Paul McCoy's, again, #2, so we can keep them right
Okay.
and keep up with them, especially since Mother's no longer here. And I'm going to put the gloves on because I don't want my bare hands to touch it. And again, that's why these guns in the museum are in such a good shape, because of the care that they have received Now they may get a little dust on them, but that ain't nothing like. And again, that's Paul McCoy there. Let's go. Let's walk down through there, around.
Okay.
Keep it on the wall. Let's see what we got next.
Okay.
I think this one here is, yeah, this one here is the old shotgun that takes the caps.
Okay.
You'd have to have caps to shoot that one. Maybe someday, and again, you see Paul McCoy there in the middle?
Yeah, I see his feet. I got
That's
his feet
Paul
there.
McCoy there with his coveralls on and his hat.
Okay.
And this one here is just an old poke stock shotgun. I don't think we're going to try that one. That
Okay.
one, and that is Preacher Ann's Hatfield, and we are thinking that came from Preacher Ann's himself to Paul McCoy,
Okay.
or at least Mother was. Her and Mom McCoy. Mom McCoy must have gave her that thought. So what we're going to do is go over to the other side.
Okay.
Oh, we just put that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's end this video. Guys, that's going to do it for number 2, one of Paul McCoy's double barrel shotguns. And we're going to start another video, and we're going to go get another one, right, babe?
Yep. So we'll catch you back in a few. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Bye.